My name is Kurt Shotko, S-H-O-T-K-O, K-U-R-T. Been a social activist in Scranton, Pennsylvania for 20 years and ran for Congress several times as a Green and as an independent. We had a vigorous Green Party movement in 2000 and up through 2004, but George Bush and some stolen president elections kind of ended a lot of green activism in our community. So I am the founder and director of something called the Common Sense Revival. The Common Sense Revival, Common Sense was a pamphlet that Tom Paine wrote prior to the American Revolution. So it harks back to the sense of confrontation of empire that we must engage in America. We have a massive death machine on our hands, 700 bases around the world, and how are we going to stop this? Both parties are corrupt, and the citizenry are very distracted and demoralized and lazy. So the Common Sense Revival is designed to use critical thinking to help people achieve clarity, and then positive psychology to put a positive spin on what is a very difficult mindset when you start to discover how much trouble we're in. The two elements are sustainability and wellness. So we're going to try to, an ounce of prevention, as Benjamin Franklin said, so we're going to try to prevent bad health occurrences and prevent a lot of the terrible societal problems that we have because of our educational system, which is about brainwash and memorization. And that's the key to developing a new future, is teaching people to think for themselves. So.
Cool. What do you think is the future of the green movement in the US?
Well, right now we just went through this Obama presidency achievement, I guess, but I feel most people who worked for him, supported him, are disgusted, and there's a paralysis now as we sort of regroup and, recognize that both parties are again corrupt, and, I describe it as America needs a second party. So we already have the big money groups. So we're going to have to regather and educate everyone in the necessity. When I ran for Congress, we talked about ballot access, which is a big problem here, is getting Greens. There's proportional representation, so that the more Greens that you would have registered, the more positions you would have in the government. So there's also the fact that we use electronic voting machines, which I believe also Australia uses, and electronic voting machines are bad, very bad. Stalin said it's not who votes, it's who counts the votes. So we have a lot of different problems in terms of democratic access and media control. And
Obama's just won the Nobel Prize for Peace. What's your comment on that?
There's a lot of blood on his hands for a Peace Prize winner. Just like I said, Kissinger. I feel Obama's. What is it about Afghanistan is where empires go to die. I saw a cartoon that said that. So, he's obviously trapped in I don't know if he's not trapped, he's allowing himself to be manipulated by real war criminals like General McChrystal, who's the head of Afghanistan, is involved in just many, many layers of assassination and torture. So, we are the American death machine, and he does not have the will to stop it. He does not want to stop it. I sold a bill of goods, peace and this and that. But he did say Afghanistan, which, why are we there? Well, we're there for gas. There's a gas pipeline. It's the petrochemical industry and its endless control of our governments. I protested. That's how I started. And you can make signs and go to your community and just present a public face and have debates, and it's really good for democracy. I think John Dewey said democracy begins with conversation, so we need more of those.
Thank you.